Hey, welcome back campers, Mr. McDaniel. I want to welcome you back again. We're going to be working with this summer in the area of math. And this week is superhero week for all you 6th grade math students. Like Batman over here, he's out there working, making things safe. The Fantastic Four, we're doing fantastic things here at camp. And one thing we want to share with you that's also fantastic is about you believing in yourself. We believe in you as we begin to unpack this math standard. Now, whether it's good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, you can actually go back, watch these videos to help you actually work on your skill set regarding math, one step at a time. Just like in math, just like with reading, we want to make sure we're working to score a top score, a 5, a perfect score, whatever score we need to score to make sure we're eligible to graduate from high school regarding the Florida State assessment, reading and math and writing, all those tests, because we want to go to college, we want big careers, we want big things, because we're superheroes. So as we open up this standard, math, Florida standards, 6th grade, ratio and proportion 1.3. In this particular standard, as we unpack it, you're going to use ratio. That means you're doing something. Well, how are you using it? You're using it to find the equivalent ratio. Buzzword here, equivalent. We're going to go over that vocabulary term, but now you're using your knowledge to make a decision. Example, are the ratios 5, semicolon to 20, and 1 and 4 equivalent? How do we solve that? So you as a 6th grader, you have to be able to identify the steps to solve this type of problem by using other math skills that you've already used. So some of the buzzwords I want to make sure you're aware of, the word equivalent. I think it's important. I don't want to take a chance that you don't understand, so I'm going to read you a clear definition of what equivalent means. The term equivalent in math refers to where two values or numbers or quantities which end up being the same, that they're equal, they balance out. So they may be written differently, but at the root, are they actually the same? 5 and 1, they don't look the same. 20 and 4, they do not look the same. But when we talk about using the concept of ratios, are these things at the root, at the bottom, at the base the same? And how do we find that out? Well, let's go ahead and rewrite these ratios as fractions. So up here, we have 5 over 20. If we want to rewrite that as a fraction, it'd be, 5 to 20 would be 5 over 20 like that. And this is 1 over 4. Now, that's another concept you're familiar with regarding common denominator. Denominator, meaning the number on the bottom in fractions. The number on the top is called the numerator. Number on the bottom, denominator. So the denominator is the number on the bottom, and we want to find out, do these two numbers have anything in common? So for example, if we wanted to compare or divide, how many times does 4 go into 20? 5 times. So we know that this number, if we multiply this number by 5, and we divided this number by 5, this would then become a 4, and this would become a 20. And whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top. You get what I'm saying? So up here, if we went up here and we multiplied this bottom by 5, we multiplied this by 5, man, that looks like 5 over 20. Those look actually the same. So they actually basically are the same number. So we know the common number at the base here is 5. The denominator here. So if we multiply it again, 4 times 5, that would give us 20. If we divide it 20 times 5, that would give us 4. So the denominators will be the same. Then whatever we do to the bottom, we can do to the top. So up here, if we divide it 5 by 5, that will become a 1. If we multiply it 5 times 1, that will become a 5. So we can actually, this would look actually the opposite by using the number 5 as part of this operation to solve this problem, because we found a common denominator. So as we wrap up this session, things you need to understand that you have to be able to use ratios to help you think through solving if something is equal that doesn't look alike. We have these two numbers, 5, 20, and the ratio of 1 to 4, ratio 5 to 20, ratio 1 to 4. Are they the same? Through using the process of common denominator, we were able to solve that. You know why? Because we're superheroes and we believe in ourselves. So as we wrap up this session, video 3, lesson 3, Sixth graders, math, Florida Standard 6 RP 1.3, you're going to go to iExcel 6th grade R.4. Under this standard, math 6 RP 1.3 in iExcel 6 R4, and you're going to practice to get that SMART score up to 80%. And if you really super duper heroes, Supermans, you get them to 100, big prizes for you. So as we wrap up this session, Mr. McDaniel, remember, believe in yourself. See you in the next episode.